Okay, so remember your boxing stance is the foundation of everything, so you always want to check your balance. And the number one rule in boxing is, I don't hear you.
Check yourself at all times.
Good. Okay. I know she knows it, but I don't hear you. Okay. So all we're gonna do now for the next minute and 15 seconds is you're just gonna practice that boxing stance, right? So I'm gonna make it a little bit more random, a little more random. So whatever direction Jen is moving, she's gonna check her stance. Check her stance. So you can do it in the square, okay? Some people are more pattern oriented. So it helps them remember. And some people are not. Okay, back. So Jen's gonna move to her left, move to her right. She's gonna move forwards. She's gonna move back. Good, good. She's gonna do that a few more times. And what I'm gonna do, so remember here, I'll get her to face me. Remember, you want to check your balance. So you're pushing your hips right back. So I'm just going to check that she's got the foundation underneath here. So if you're working with a partner, you just get them to gently push on your shoulders, not too much strength, and moving around in that square, right? Okay. Again, the principle behind that is just checking your balance and you're engaging your core. It's a really great core exercise. Okay. So that is your basic footwork and foundation, right? A quick review there. Now, what we're going to do is our pivot, plant, and punch. So we're going to review our 1-2 with our step, our 1-2 with our steps. We're going to do the same thing. So our hands are up. Okay, we're going to go left. We're going to go right. Sorry, I'll back the train up. We're going to throw our 1-2, move left, throw our 1-2, move right, throw our 1-2, move forward, throw our 1-2, move back. Okay, ready? All right, we're going to the 29. Okay, so we're throwing our 1-2, we're moving left, we're throwing our 1-2, we're moving to our right, throwing our 1-2, we're moving forwards, checking our balance, 1-2, moving back, checking our balance, 1-2, moving left, 1-2, moving right, rotating that body, 1-2, moving forwards, 1-2, moving back. I watch these Instagram videos. How do I already do these crazy things all the time? Left, 1-2, moving right, and time. Excellent. Okay, give your partner a high five. Okay, so now we are going to do a defensive movement, right? So the number one rule is to protect yourself at all times. Number one rule is protect yourself at all times. Defensive movements are so that you don't take any punches and you learn how to move your head, move out of the way. So your footwork is, and there'll be a quiz at the end of this video, so you better pay attention. Your footwork is both your defensive, moving out of the way of a punch, and offensive, moving to where you want to land your punches. Okay, so that's important to understand. That's why your boxing foundation is your foundation. But what we're going to do right now is called a duck and weave, a duck and weave. And when I'm first coaching, I do it with your footwork first before you do it in the pocket. That comes after a long time. Okay, in the pocket means you're just standing in one spot. Okay, so when we duck, we're literally ducking out of the way of the punch. And when we weave, and we're going to go to our right first, we weave under that punch. We step with the right foot goes first, and then we weave back up. And then we're going to do the same thing to the left. And we're just going to go left and right first to make it a little easier. We're going to duck, step to the left, weave, coming back up. Good. We're going to duck, step to the right, weave, come back up. Good. We're going to duck, weave to the left, coming back up. Awesome. Duck, weave, coming back up. Good. Duck, weave, coming back up. Duck, weave, coming back up. Good. 20 more seconds, and I'm going to show you. Duck, weave, literally what you're missing. Duck, weave, coming back up. Good. Duck, weave, coming back up. Awesome. Duck, weave, coming back up. Couple more. Duck, weave, coming back up. Duck, weave, coming back up. Excellent. Well done. So when you're ducking and weaving, make sure you're using your legs. You're not leaning into a punch, and you're not leaning back from a punch. You're sitting into it, okay? So we're gonna get you, Jen face you sideways. Jen face you sideways. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw, like I'm throwing a big loopy hook at her head, and she's gotta move out of the way. So we're gonna do that for a little bit. And then what I'll do is I will set up the duck and weave rope. So if you have space where you have, what do you call it in your home? Somewhere you can put a rope, hang a rope between two pillars like I have here, you can do that too, okay? Or if you have a partner, do it with a partner like we're doing here. Again, emphasis on really slow so your hand-eye coordination gets used to it. As your hand-eye coordination gets used to something moving at your head, you're able to react quicker. Yes? Okay. Okay, so she's gonna duck and weave and she's stepping to the outside of my arm. And then she's gonna duck and weave and she's stepping to the right. Good, you can do this for another 50 seconds. Duck and weave, left, duck and weave, right. Good, and then we're gonna start moving around a little bit because that's a little bit more realistic. Duck, weave, but you can stay moving to your left and to your right. Duck, weave, good. Duck, weave, good. Duck, and see how she's checking her balance each time? She's just setting her legs. We're sitting into it, weaving underneath, sitting into it, weaving underneath. 30 seconds, not even. Good. I'm going to move a little to the right. Good. Duck and weave. Good. Duck and weave. Good. Duck and weave. Good. Duck and weave. Deep breaths as we're going. Good. So this is a great leg workout, great core workout, full body, and great learning how to move out of the way, defensive. Out of the way of something coming at you. One more. Excellent. Well done. Okay, good work, Jen. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to shadow box. So shadow boxing, literally before you actually hitting something, you're shadow boxing either in front of a mirror. In this case, we're shadow boxing here in front of the video. Okay, so we're going to duck and weave. So remember we did our through our 1, 2. Now we're going to split it up. Meaning when we duck and weave to our left, we're throwing our 1 at the top. When we duck and weave to our right, throwing our 2. And we're going to do this for a full 2-minute round. We're going to do this for a full 2-minute round. Okay, because beginning rounds in boxing always are a minimum of 2 minutes. And then when you get more advanced, they're 3 minutes. Okay. All right. So on the 24, we're going to go from 24 to 22 here. So we're going to duck and weave to our left. And as we're coming back up, we're throwing our 1. We're pivoting. Yeah, the other one. That's okay. Okay, we're duck and weave to the right. We're throwing our 2. And that happens. Okay, nothing's ever perfect. We're duck and weave to our left, coming back up. Good. Hands are back in. Duck and weave to our right, coming back up, throwing our 2. Yeah, duck and weave to our left, coming back up, throwing our 1. Duck and weave to our right, coming back up, throwing our 2. Good. Duck and weave to the left, and then back up, throwing our 1. Duck, weave, 2. Good. Duck, weave, 1. Duck, weave, 2. Good. Duck, weave, 1. Good. Always pivoting and rotating everything down that center of your body. Duck, weave, 1. Duck, weave, 2. Good. Duck, weave, 1. Awesome. Duck, weave, 2. Duck, weave, 1. Duck, weave, 2. Good. Duck, weave, 1. Still using those legs, checking your balance, keeping your feet nice and balanced. Less than a minute. 2. And we're rotating, pivoting, rotating our body behind each punch. Pivoting, rotating our body behind each punch. 1. 2. Good. 1. 2. Excellent. 1. Good. 2. 1. 2. 30 seconds. 1. 2. Good. 1. 2. Good. Making sure when you go to the left foot goes first, right foot follows, go to the right foot goes first, left foot follows. We're staying solid in that boxing stance each time. So you're learning how to balance and move out of the way. Balance, move out of the way of a punch. Good. Last one to the right here. Good. Nice. Well done. Okay, breathe. I say that because I was talking too much. Okay, so, or coaching maybe. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to duck and weave to the left, throw our 1, 2. We're going to put our 2 punches together now. Duck and weave to our right and throw our 1, 2. So we're putting 2 punches together. And we're going to do that again for 2 minutes. And then we're going to put the wraps on and get into a little bit more of a sweatier position, okay? And I will show you how to do it where you're catching, but I wouldn't really recommend that at first when you're working with people, but it'll just give you a good view. And then I'll get Jen to do it on the bag and guiding her, she's doing it on the bag. Cool? Okay. All right. So on the 21 here to 19, we're going to duck and weave to the left, 1, 2, duck and weave to the right, 1, 2. So 2-minute round, deep breaths, hands are up. Okay. And we're ducking and weaving, we're going to the left, 1, 2, ducking and weaving, 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 breathing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Always checking your balance. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Scratching your nose if it's itchy. 2. Weave. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Using those legs on the duck and weave. Using those legs. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. Excellent. 1, 2. 1, 2. Duck and weave. 1, 2. 1 minute remaining. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Breathing. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 45 seconds. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 30 seconds. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Excellent. 2. 20 seconds. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Last 10 seconds. 1, 2. Staying focused all the way to the end. 2. 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2. Excellent.